Hey guys, this is Bigfoot's Little Farm. We are trying to finish up getting ready for this cold weather coming. So I got to add some extra bedding to Olaf's area. I have the inside kennel, very large kennel, ready for the baby goats to come in. I'm not going to allow them to stay out here with all this cold weather. They're talking about being in the zeros, the teens, and the 20s. I'm not going to allow those babies to be out here during that cold stuff. So we're going to go gather eggs, feed everybody, check on the babies, put some extra bedding out in Olaf's area, keep him warm. I have sweaters ready for the girls, as these little guys here's got sweaters on. Y'all been playing in the hay. Look at y'all. All right, let me get Max's food first. I can keep sweaters on them, but I have belly bands and everything and little breeches to put on these baby goats so they're not making a mess in the house, because they won't be in the kennel all the time. They will be out and running around in the house. So that way they can still get their exercise. Let me get Max fed first. I need to check Blue. I'm just really praying that she doesn't have these babies during this cold weather, because this being her first baby, I just want to make sure that, you know, everything is good and okay. I don't want her losing it because her not knowing what she's doing. Max is getting hot dogs and a little bit of leftover pizza to go with his regular food. Let me put this up there. Come on, Max, let's go get you fed. Come on. Yes, you have extras. Hi, up in your bed. Coco, calm down. There you go. There you go, big boy. Let me check. Where's it at? Y'all have food. I'm not throwing it out on the ground when it's cold. Y'all get in there and get it. What? You kind of look like you've dropped. She kind of looks like she's dropped a little bit. Let me get her some food, and we'll get her fed. And we'll get Blue fed and get that over with. Your bed looks good and clean in there now. Well, that looks odd. Let me look around here. What is that? That shouldn't be out here. Somebody will choke on that. Are you cleaning out and getting ready? Is that what it is? Because, I might need to check. I can't wait to put a new gate on that, because that's so aggravating the way I have to come and go out of that thing. Let me. Oh, I'll stop that. Let me clean that out. Your poo looks kind of different. I don't know why y'all think y'all got a poo in your house. Huh? Keep it clean for when you bring in your babies. Olaf, stop it. Let's see. Yeah, we're definitely gonna fix your gate this spring, or basically just this gate, because we never know who's in it or who's gonna be in it. And if I don't put this board here, they will squeeze their head through there and find their way out of there. So there we go. Have to keep her area clean for that baby or babies, we don't know. Okay, let's go get Olaf. Olaf, stop that. You heard me. You stop it. Let's go get him fed. Behave yourself. Let's see. You be nice. Oh, I got a rake over there I can use. All right, let me go take care of Olaf. What are you banging your head on that barn for? You gonna give yourself a headache? Are you trying to get rid of a headache? Huh? What you doing? Are you doing Morse code? What's the deal? You know I don't forget about you when it's time for this. This what you need? There you go. Hey, come on. Come on. Alright. I'm gonna put the rest of this in yours. I just want everybody to stay warm during this cold weather we're fixing to have. I give him something comfortable. He already had some in there, but I wanted to add a little extra because he won't let me put a sweater on him. And let me make sure he can, let's see, get to some more of this hay here. Let me pull this wire off here so he can. All right, there's you a bale of hay. Let me take this other side of this wire off. What you doing, Coco? Are you monitoring my work? Let's see if I can. I tell you what, some of that hay will go right into your skin like a needle. Let me see if I can get that off. Hang on. We need to get that off of there. So if he needs to get a hold of some more hay, then he can. There we go. I think that'll do it right there. All right, we got the wire off of that one, Olaf. There you go, big boy. There you go, big boy. You want me to put it on this other side? I think you can get it right there. All right. Got my cup. Thought Coco was in the barn. What are you doing, Coco? I'm surprised you're not over there in the feed barn trying to sneak something. Oh, had my finger caught. I think they're all a little stir crazy because I ain't been letting none of them out. But I don't want him rebreeding my goats that are having their babies because they need a break. What is, there ain't nothing in that one. Okay. Let's see. Oh, here it is. Let me get Ginger and these babies some food. Let me do this. Okay. And I got a pocket so I can bring this. Let's go through this other gate over here. Got hay in my breeches. I bet that ain't something you hear every day. You got hay in your breeches. All right. Where'd you get that at? Where'd that come off of? No, ma'am. No, ma'am. You're not coming out. Nope. You just did that yesterday because we were working on your house. So you just calm yourself down. Let's see. Come on. Where'd you get that? You two are ready for your food. All right. Hang on. Ginger, come on. Go around. Go around. Go around. You know where your feed area is. Oh, you got them babies already. Hey, calm down. Butting heads with this. You're going to have to wait a minute. Ginger, stop. What did you do to this thing? When I get it fixed, I'll pour your stuff in there. You're just going to have to wait a minute. Excuse me. Pardon me. There we go. Now we got it. Hey, babies. Here. Look at those sweet babies. Look at those sweet babies. That's just part of a tree. You don't want to eat that. I give them a little time to eat because I know as soon as I go gather eggs, she's going to come over here and take their food. And I like to let them have a little bit of feed too. Which reminds me, I probably need to take some inside because I want them to be able to eat on their own stuff too. That's good stuff, ain't it, babies? Yeah. Yeah, I'll make sure I take some of that in for y'all. I should have another feeder inside that I can hang on the kennel for them. I know you're just filling up one of your extra stomachs so you can come eat their food. It ain't gonna happen. That's what she's doing. She's swallowing it down into her stomach, and then she'll bring it back up later and chew on it, which these babies have already learned how to do that, but they're taking their time because they're enjoying it. But that's what she's doing. She's trying to fix it where she can come over here and take their food. And if I have to drag her in there with me to gather eggs, I'll do that because she ain't taking from these babies. I'm giving them time to eat. What you doing? Cheetos out and about. Looks like they've been hanging out in the playhouse over here. I put a bunch of extra hay in there so these little ones could eat on it. I got it fixed where they can't go underneath this house now, but they have been playing on the boards. So what you doing? I kind of call him the little boy lipstick because it looks like he's got lipstick on this bottom lip. And they're doing so much, so good. Yeah. Yeah, hazelnut. Y'all eat. Let me just grab a handful of this because I know she's going to come over here and eat your food. So I want to be able to give you some more back when she comes because she's going to come and grab it. Let me go gather eggs. But let me put this on this, the edging of this metal. That one's over there trying to eat out of her little pen, but that's pretty good. I don't know what that. Yeah, I do. Oh, it went right there. Okay. Come on. It goes right there. All right, let me gather these eggs in here. Make sure they got plenty of food. That's one thing I don't have to worry about is snow and ice getting in here in their area. Because I got it, the cover on it. Y'all got plenty of food. Yeah, all right. I use my hoodie pocket to put your eggs in. Where's the other one? Oh, I see her. I was just checking. Ain't nothing can get in here. I'm just curious what happened to her. She's in there. Alright, we'll clean out her inside of their coop. One of them's molting in here. They still got quite a few feathers. I clean them out every day, out of their nesters and everything. I like them to have a clean little area to sleep in. Yeah. I don't like them sleep. I mean, I wouldn't want to sleep in my own poo at night. I don't expect them to either, because a lot of people just say, well, them's just animals. Well, it don't matter. Out in the area, they just potty and move on. So if they're in one area, then come on down. Let's let these babies have some food. You're a chicken hawk. You babies go ahead and get what you want. She didn't even finish all hers. She come over here to get yours. You let them have some. Let me check on you a little bit. Looks like they've been up in there playing around. Them pretty babies. Look at them pretty babies. Let me spread it out. Go ahead. Make it a little bit harder for Mama to take it all. Alright. Because I need to go finish. Let her stretch that neck out there trying to take from them babies. Oh, there's my cat Cheeto over there. Cheeto likes to get up on the top of these nettings. I'll have to replace some of those. Watch out, Coco. This next spring, which I do have some extra. Alright, Blue, Olaf, Ginger, and the babies. Hey, let's not go in there. I don't want you to get locked up in there. It's going to get cold. Let's not do that. Okay, let me pull that egg out of my pocket before I forget about it. And okay. Alright, I will come back and gather that trash up later. Let's go. You have food in your area, baby. You have food in your area. You do. Honest. Drumstick. Look at that big pretty boy. Look at that big pretty boy. Yes, Max. I got a video. Max and Drumstick chasing each other. They make a game out of it. But anytime Max thinks I'm fixing to record him, he'll stop what he's doing. Every time. He's got some pretty cool stuff that I could be videoing of him. Well, y'all made a hot mess over here. Let me put that right here. Man, oh man. Well, y'all do that to your water. I just got y'all fresh water. I'll have to bring a gallon jug out here. Redo their water with. Look at all these eggs. This new medicine they have me on, I end up all hours of the night up just plumb sick, and I'm not getting my rest, and I stay so exhausted during the day because of it. And I've about had enough of all this medicine junk. But that's part of the cancer stuff. It does get old. I like to keep their feathers out of their area. Make sure they have a clean place to sleep. It's like I hadn't been out here very long and I'm already exhausted. I got quite a bit done yesterday, and I take advantage of it when I'm feeling good, but I definitely ain't been feeling it today. I'm gonna have to I bought some milk today, so maybe hopefully it'll help soothe my stomach when I'm having those issues. I don't like drinking or eating anything after 6 o'clock. You know, I don't mind drinking water and stuff like that, but I'll try to stay away from the food and stuff like that after 6. Trying to makes it worse when I'm being sick with this medication. So that's what I have to deal with. Hey, that gate's shut pretty good. That's the one I usually have trouble with. Look at that gorgeous boy. Look at that big boy. Yeah, so you think I'm talking about you, don't you, Max? Don't you, Max? These rotten little turkeys, when these gates open outward instead of inward, I get tickled. They will kick some big rocks in front of the gate where I have a hard time getting back out. I don't know if they're just being ornery or what the deal is. Watch out, ladies. Watch out. Watch out. Well, y'all did the same thing. Here, let me. Y'all bunch of rotten little chickens. I should paddle your feathers. I should. All right, let me put you way over here. Well, she come jumping out of the nest box for that. All right. Y'all threw all this mulch up here in your water. I'm gonna have to come back up here. These milk gallons of water to put and redo their water thing. All right, ladies, let me get your eggs out. Let me get all these feathers out. I don't think I'd grab all those with one hand. Well, somebody's molting over here as well. I'll have to fix that. Look at that. Look at that green. That pea green or olive green egg. All right, watch out. We've got a first timer in here pooing in the nester. That's what I like about these. All you gotta do is just shake these artificial grass things and that poo will come right off of there. All right, let's get y'all some more food. There's a lot more in here, so they go through the food. I have to figure out where to put their water at now to keep them from doing that. Since I don't have the big waters in. Hey, Mama, don't be kicking dirt on me. Mind your manners. Y'all are still ladies. Hey, let's calm down. Coochie, coochie, coochie. I hear one of my cats somewhere. All right, let me get your area cleaned up. What you want, Mama? All right, ladies. Y'all behave. Was you trying to gobble with your mouth full? Oh, that's a big old chicken hawk. Yeah, they've been out quite a bit lately because they know it's getting cold. They're trying to get caught up on their food issues as well. Turkeys are good about that. They help out. I definitely. Hey, 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 hey. Let's stop that. Let's stop that right now. Why are we fighting? Do we need a timeout? Do we need to put your nose in the corner? Huh? What are we fussing about? You don't be fighting with her. Let's mind our man. Hey, hey, you mind your business. I'm having a little lecture here with her. You want to be next? You be nice. You hear me? Be nice. Be a good girl. Okay. You leave him alone. Leave her alone. All right. Mama, you go on. I'll get you next. Y'all act like a couple of roosters. Are we go? We're starting it again. All right. Hey. Hey. What? Hey. What's the matter with you? Huh? Now, what are we doing? You calm it down. All right, I'm gonna just sit and hold you now while I'm finishing up my business. Nope, nope. I'm gonna hold you until I'm done, because you're not being very nice. Nope, you're grounded. You don't need to be ugly like that. You know better. That chicken's been here longer than you. What are you being so sassy about? Huh? We don't act that way. I put extra stuff in this one because I wanted it to stay warm in here. They're getting a little stir crazy, I guess, because I'm not letting them out, but the turkeys are not allowing them to come back in like they used to for some reason. I think it's because they know I'm going to feed them and they don't want them to let them in because they want to be fed. But I can't feed the turkeys first because then I can't get my chickens in because then they're over there eating the turkey food. So that's how that works, I guess. Hey, you mind your manners. You listen and you leave her alone. You be nice. Hey. You don't talk back when I'm putting you down. You be good. You hear me? You be nice. There. Hey, We ain't learned our lesson yet, have we? Huh? Nope. No. Nope. We haven't learned our lesson. We gotta be nice. We gotta be nice. You know better. Calm down. That's more like it. Thank you. Where's my egg bucket? Let me see if she's looking for that other one to aggravate it again. Nope. She decided to be nice. Uh-huh. I'm watching you. I'll have to bring y'all up some more water. Y'all put mulch and everything in your water. Let me. Whew. That was hard to open. I'm watching. Oh, as soon as I come out, y'all better behave. I'm watching y'all. Gotta get that hooked. All right. I think maybe they're gonna behave. I don't think so. Did y'all see what happened? Y'all better behave. Uh-huh. Do some feather paddling. Go on in there. Well, what have y'all been doing in here? Y'all got my putty knife and my broom down. Y'all been trying to clean house while I wasn't here in here or something? What? Here. Throw some out there for the turkeys. What y'all been doing with the putty knife? Probably one of them trying to sit up there on it. I had this broom in this plastic here to hold it down so that breeze won't go through the area. I forgot to wash their stairs when I was doing their water yesterday. Boop, boop. All right, y'all mix it up. Uh-oh, y'all can't even get to your water. Here we go. Here. All right, y'all can get to your water now. They goofed around here so much and knocked that turtle on top of their water container. All right, let's get... Yeah, I hear that chicken hawk. There's a chicken hawk hanging out. My neighbors have chickens too, but she don't let hers out when she can hear them chicken hawks out and about. Let me get them feathers out of there. We got our generator set up in case we're going to need it. We thought about putting it inside of our trailer since it's enclosed, but it also has a air vent at the top. But it says it's not good to do that either, so we've got it up underneath the greenhouse, and hopefully my cats will stay out of that area. That's my concern. I'm also just hoping we don't have to use it. That would even be better, because I do have 3 outside cats, 3 of them, and don't want nothing happening to them. Now, everybody's pretty content, but when it gets down in the 20s, the teens, and the zeros like they're talking about, those babies will be coming in the house. And I will be putting sweaters on my mama goats. They'll let me. Olaf won't. That's why I put extra bedding in his, in his area. Max, back up. Give me some space, boy. Watch out, Cheeto. Cheeto. I've already gave my cats food and milk today. I done emptied out my bird baths and stuff like that. I do need to feed my fish, because when it gets real cold like that, they won't come up and eat. So let me pause for a minute here. I've already got their kennel ready. It looks small from the camera, but it's actually pretty big. You can put a large dog in that. A Great Pyrenees would fit in it. My service dog. I mean, you think she's a little spoiled. She's even got her own recliner. But, all right, I guess I need to go up the hill and take them some water since they done dirtied that. All right, let me pause and get it going. All right, we are taking some more water up the hill. This is what I'll be doing during the ice and cold, is taking water up the hill. Won't be the first time, won't be the last time. That's why you call them dirty chickens. All right, y'all's water's good. Yeah, they needed their water. They had their swimming pool on top of it. I fixed it where it won't get on there now. All right, ladies. Y'all weren't doing no fighting while I was gone, were you? Huh? We don't do no fighting. So their turtle sandbox sits here in this area. And since I moved it, they're thinking new place to dig. And so they made a mess. Hey, Mama, who are you growling at? Better watch that attitude. Yeah. That last one I had a little talk with is up here growling. You think she's part dog or something. Hey, get off of it. This is not a giant commode for y'all. It's going to take both of these for this one rubber container. I forgot to check on those while I was in town, but I was working on getting a 100-foot heavy gauge extension cord for our generator, because you never know. I'm not leaving my animals, so if the electricity goes off, well, we will have it taken care of. We'll eventually get one of those generators. I don't know if they're any good, if anybody's used them or if they've had to use them, where they just kick on like something you'd have at the bank. If they just, electricity goes off and it just comes on. But that would be nice to have, and we wouldn't have to worry about nothing. Because we don't have internet here. We don't have satellite. We don't have cable. Oh, that's a woodpecker. That's a big woodpecker. Oh, it's talking to another one. Okay. I see a nest up there, so that's what it is. I'll have to go get some more water to put in the other kennel or chicken coop. Hey, great, Max. But yeah, we don't have internet. We don't have satellite. We don't have cable. We don't have any of that, but we still have a whole mess of TV channels because we got an antenna that goes as far as 500 miles, and so we get a lot. To the point that we get to watch the Super Bowl for free. We don't have to pay to watch the Super Bowl. And everything's total electric. So we don't have to worry about gas or propane or anything like that. Everything is in the ground. So we don't have no above ground wires, but where our main electrical breaker is, there are power lines and there are issues there. So power has went out because of that situation. So we bought a generator, a big one. So we were going to put it in our enclosed box trailer. Has a vent at the top you can open, like for a bumper pull trailer, you know camping trailers where they have those vents you can open up. But it still says not to put them in there because my concern was my cats. So I've got like uh 10 or 15 of those gopher things you put in the ground that constantly makes a noise. And so I'm going to put them all around that generator. So hopefully my cats won't want to be over there uh, around it because they'll get tired of the noise. And hopefully the noise of the generator will make them stay away from it as well. Max, you're being awful clingy. You're being awful clingy. Yeah, you are. He's been enjoying that new trampoline. Don't make me fall. He has made me fall at the top of these stairs before. So I'll grab 2 more gallons and head back up the hill again. All right.